It's probably like the theory. If you meet a clone of yourself, you either kill the other or fuck them.
Right? What?
That's what I'm deciding with Brooks.
Yeah, I've thought about with Brookstown. Well,
hello, Sam.
Oh, hello, Sam.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
ready.
to pop it on that one. Yeah.
I'm ready and I'm willing.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
I would fuck the shit out of my mouth. Check.
really,
Yeah.
I feel like that would
Because I've been a dirty boy.
I would have elicited a pause from you.
I've been such a dirty boy.
I'm just surprised to see you supported that.
What do you mean?
Usually you would
I'm
say
fucking my own goddamn
that's
mouth. Sorry, I didn't mean to
I mean,
say
you have
that.
like DSLs, so I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd suck my own dick at this. I would 69 myself.
Have you ever tried to suck your own dick?
Of course.
Yeah, but you weren't flexible enough.
I'm really not.
That's the best part of trying to suck your own dick is you can always go like,
I've
oh,
actually-
flexibility.
I've
Yeah.
never tried.
Really? Because
I
you
could
just
try
knew.
right now.
What's the bed for if not? You weren't.
Yeah, that's
That's not.
I
how
don't even
you
think
do
you
it.
could suck my dick.
You were looking at me for something.
Oh my god. I'd love if there was a guy who's like is flexible enough to suck his own dick, but his dick is too small.
So he's not flexible enough.
Yeah, so I guess I'm
God,
back
if only I
to
could
the
relate to
drawing
that.
I'm
board.
flexible enough to suck a 32-inch long penis. That's enough.
Yeah.
Like I'm so inflexible. But I had a friend who for 6 months did a stretching routine to try and suck it, and he got the head in his mouth.
No way.
He for 6 months like daily practiced.
How does he have the resilience to do that?
He's one of the strongest men I've ever met. I'm not
like
kidding.
mentally strong.
Yeah. He's just he's. I don't want to give too many details because you could pinpoint.
I
this
can't
guy
even
pretty
it would take me much longer than 6 months even to eat green beans
Yeah.
occasionally.
Well, so he did it for 6 months, and then like he told me the next day, I was like, "How was it?" And he was like, "It's a lot more like sucking a dick
Than it is
than getting your dick sucked."
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, because your mouth is more sensitive than your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also it's your nose and your eyes that are right there.
sure.
Like part of the beauty of like
Hitting
getting
your
your
own forehead with your
exactly.
balls.
Part of the beauty of when you get your dick sucked is like you're getting your dick sucked like down there and you're in a whole nother world up here.
Really?
Yeah, you can you can look around,
That's what it's like.
you can
This
like
guy
mark
read a thesis. Like,
cross
this
out the
is
day
life's
on the
work.
calendar, you know.
It was his magnum opus. I was very impressed. I mean, he said it literally took 6 months. Before
That's very
but
impressive.
he got the head in, and it's just so funny to like.
It's just the head.
Like, can you imagine seeing that realization? Like a man who's paperclip crumpled over with his own dick in his mouth, just going, "Oh,
just going. Yeah, not what I thought it was.
you need the pop sound."
I like that too because the
on
fact
to the
that
next hobby.
Yeah,
the fact
time to get into whittling.
that he gradually got closer to sucking his dick means there was like 3 weeks where he could just lick the tip of his dick.
Yeah, it's like that picture of God touching Adam in the fingertip.
Yeah, he's like,
So close.
I think this is going to be pretty good, honey. She's
don't
like, I
know if-
divorced you.
I mean, the
years
taste
ago.
is great. It's just the texture.
He's looking at it like, I don't know if this is gay or not yet. 3 more months.
Yeah,
That's one of those things I've like completely given up on.
sucking your own dick.
It's like being like a virtuoso in piano. It's like if it doesn't happen when you're 13, it's not going to happen. You know?
You got to get it done young when
Yeah.
you are more plastic.
Yeah. The other one is like measuring your penis.
Oh, you stopped doing that?
I stopped doing that.
Yeah,
I was like, it's only going to go down from here, you know?
well, that's good.
You
Yeah,
never
I
know,
think
man.
sometimes I put stuff
never
next to
know.
it. I don't like use the tape measure anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, I sent a video to my ex-girlfriend a long time ago of me using the app on your phone where you like draw a dot and then go to the other, draw the dot, and it like
Oh,
gives you
yeah,
a-
the measure
and that
tool.
was a funny video. She
yeah,
showed her
it's
mom.
like, it's
so-
45 feet long.
yeah. Yeah, no, I put like a comparison like thing next to it.
You got a surveyor to come by from the city.
Yeah, they had one of those things where they put the tripod down and they look through, like in There Will Be Blood.
I would, if I was a woman, I would appreciate a guy, instead of sending me a dick pic, mail me a
Bag of
cast.
pubic hair.
Yeah, a mold of your dick.
Oh, there's companies that do that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems way better. First of all, it shows that you have enough incentive to invest in this kind of opportunity where you're like, you are worth the $49.95 plus shipping just to know what I'm like down there.
So this is someone you haven't contacted yet
No, it's someone like you're courting.
from across the
You
country.
send a mold of your dick.
And you send them a mold of your dick. Plus, then they can take it for a spin.
For some reason, I'm worried though that my you know how you look, you think you look good in the mirror, and then you look at yourself in a picture, and you're like not as good looking. I feel like that would happen if I saw my dick as a model.
Yeah, but the camera adds 10 pounds. So.
Yeah, well, so does the sock I put around my dick to shove it in the mold.
Yes.
Why does your dick say Hanes?
Why is it? Why is
You
it
have a
very
seam on the top?
very rough in texture and aggravates my legs?
Oh, it's callous from fucking so hard.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
not
often.
that's not a terrible idea. They should make kind of like things you put on your dick to just give it a little more go, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you're
I just thought of a joke and I
what?
no. Some are
Why
for,
not?
Some are for me. But anyway,
Some are for you. Okay.
they should have dick extenders. But then if people bitch about condoms being bad, can you imagine if you're fucking through it would be like a mold.
I actually heard a story about a guy who was like pretty wealthy. This was like 10 years ago I heard the story.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he had sex with this woman, and it was the woman's recollection of the night, and she said like at one point
Can't believe that.
his like the top half of his dick like fell off. And it was like a silicone thing that you put over top, and it's got like a battery in it, so it like is warm.
Oh,
And
whoa.
he just added another dick on top, and
It's like a Blade Runner dick.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he thought he could sneak that by.
Damn, have you ever seen Men in Black, the first one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, do you remember the tiny alien inside the old guy? This
There
is
was
such
a lot of that, right? There's a lot of,
That's a good point.
yeah.
But like the main one that the cockroach killed, we've gotten to the point of explanation where it's not worth it anymore, and I would like to continue to another topic.
Damn.
Fuck me twice.
Well, here's something that happened in my life that probably has no interest to anyone here. But this one, remember the Game Awards? Actually, I think I might
Yeah,
have
we
told
watched
you
the Game
guys.
Awards last time we were here when you wasted an hour of our life not recording.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I watched the rest of that night.
Who won?
The game of the year was Astrobot,
Oh,
which is it's very controversial right now in the
Oh,
gaming
yeah.
world. They're pretty unhappy because it's like a Mario clone kind of thing.
oh, okay.
But there was this one game that was up for Game of the Year, and it won a ton of awards, and it's called Balatro. And it's like a playing card game. Like you have a deck of cards.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
And they
fun.
played like this music. Did I talk about this? Where were we?
No, you just told me about Balatro.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Wow.
You said it was fun. I said it looks stupid.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
But they you're wrong. But
Hey, it's
when
been
they
there before.
announce the awards every year, they have like an orchestra play. And I had this moment, and like Jake pointed it out, I had like an emotional, like tearing up moment when they played the Balatro song, because it was like a beautiful like orchestra. Should I play it?
No.
Okay. But anyway, but I had like a moment, and I realized it's because it was just this one guy who made this game.
Oh, you knew
And-
the story behind it.
Yeah, and he was up against like just massive AAA studios for Game of the Year who
Sure.
employ like 500 people.
Yeah.
And they spend like millions of dollars. It was one guy who did it all by himself. And the song is so good. And it was made by this random guy who's just like he hired to make like a synth song.
Uh-huh.
And when he found out that the developer found out that the game was like really successful, he changed the contract with the song guy so that guy would make like a huge chunk of the profit.
Oh my god.
Because like he paid him a one-time fee and was like, no, you're going to get a commission on every sale.
Dude.
And this
So-
was Mr. Beast?
This was Mr. Beast.
Oh, see, I like him now.
No, but this guy,
That
like,
guy's so
yeah,
fucking
and like
cool.
when he won the award, he was like too scared to like even go to the game. He went like anonymously and didn't accept the award. He had people accept it
He
for
was in
him.
like a Daft Punk helmet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He was just Asian at the Game Awards.
yeah,
Never
yeah.
moved.
I don't know where he sat. Like maybe he was in the band or something.
God, come on.
What happened?
Man. I mean,
What?
come on.
But
Anyway.
I realize it's just like a beautiful story, and it made me
Dude, that's
very emotional.
That's worth crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
Sometimes I feel like you gotta cry.
Feels good. You get what do you get? Endorphins?
Nah, bro.
Crying and coming, very similar posts.
Really?
Just like calm, nice,
Salty.
yes. Covering my face and my back for some reason. I really cry when I cry.
Calling your dad right
when,
after.
when it rains,
Well,
it pours.
that'd be tough, but yeah.
Oh, for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
Right.
dad is gay. So you
Well,
can talk
was.
on the phone.
Yeah, yeah. His dad is deceased.
You know my dad's dead, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wow. News from bed. This just in. Grant's dad died live on the podcast.
Breaking news from bed. Damn. This is going to be on CNN
But I
tomorrow.
thought you had like more.
Multiple dad. Yeah, no, that's why you
Yeah,
have
you don't
two.
just get a new one.
That's the best part about having a gay dad. You diversify your fatherly investments. So
So
that-
it just multiplies.
I'm the Warren Buffett of dads.
Half of the West Village is his dad.
Yeah, I mean they're all my dad.
But,
Grant just goes to West Village and screams, "Dad!" Like
When was the-
300
I mean
guys.
anybody who goes to West Village and yells "Daddy" will get some.
Yeah.
But
Some daddy.
mhm.
When was the last time you guys cried?
Couple like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Was it like about your life? I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I meant to be like, was it like about something that happened or?
I think it was actually a proud cry.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, when and this is a shameless plug.
Yeah. It's also a plug that you have
Wow.
to do because the last time it
Yeah.
didn't go through.
But when my special came out, I was very nervous about it, and then my friends started reaching out, and I was working, and I told myself I wasn't going to look at my phone, but then multiple people like reached out and said nice things, and that made me tear up while I was like
Oh, that's
ripping
nice.
wallpaper off of a millionaire's wall.
Yeah. Oh,
was
that's
fun.
sweet.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Welcome, man.
You didn't say shit.
What did I do? I did.
No, you were super nice about it. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. It is good when it's a good cry.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that you can't access though until you've allowed yourself to do normal cry.
Mm.
Like happy
It's a
cry is
stage
the
two
next.
cry.
It's a stage 2. You
Yeah.
have to be like
it's the Charmeleon.
a
Of
grand
crying.
wizard of crying to be able to get
Oh,
there.
okay.
You know.
I think
Yeah.
the last time I cried was I rewatched Rudy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the special needs guy?
No,
Oh,
he's
he's just Irish.
No, that's Radio. I'm thinking.
Kinda
Yeah.
looks like-
And Rudy, but Rudy's still a. Oh God, Rudy's still a football movie, right?
it's a football movie, and
Yeah.
he's not like awesome. Like he's definitely like
Yeah.
he's like a weird guy,
Okay.
but
And is
it's
it
not
good?
radio. It's good. It's a good movie.
Okay.
It's like very inspirational sports
It was
movie.
around the time we made the sketch about your dad's because I used the music.
Oh, you use the music
And
from
I was
Rudy?
like,
You-
this would be so funny.
So the last time you cried was 2 years ago.
I think like actual where I like was like I like kept crying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't you feel good afterwards?
No, I was like, damn, what the fuck am I
It does
doing?
make it makes my face sore.
Oh, I haven't
yeah.
had that. in
My
a
face
while.
feels chapped afterward.
That's
you
a
know?
long cry.
Yeah, it's a lot of maybe it's just volume.
What is the
I
last
just
time
go-
you
I-
cried from
I-
looking at your life?
When I
From
cry, I just
inspecting
go,
your
"Ah!"
shitty life?
and it
Oh,
just
really?
Out of my head.
Are you a loud crier?
No, I just go.
Jake, is he a loud crier?
I don't think Jake's.
Can you
ever-
hear him whacking off and tearing up in the other room? Yeah.
I just go. I cried at the Game Awards and then I cried at Kendrick Lamar's album.
Really?
Yes,
I really liked it.
the first time I listened to it, I just cried.
Really?
Which is,
Fun.
it's like
You are going to be religious in 10 months.
I am religious, dude.
Oh, really?
For pussy.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Come on, man.
That's not me. I don't stand by that. I learned that from Michael Good.
Okay.
I don't.
That's good.
Not for me.
Where's the other one? Where's the
snake.
the big fat seal?
Oh, where is the
Oh,
big?
hey,
hey,
You're
there he
hogging the
is.
seal. I'm actually the one hogging here.
Kiss my rose on you.
This is a good little plushie.
Did you guys ever listen to Seal when you were a kid?
Not one time.
No. My
You-
parents used to put it on all the time.
Is that like what? Is that a song that like reminds you of your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seal, Van Morrison, which my dad told me he played Van Morrison.
Brown-eyed girl. Is that Van
Yeah,
Morrison?
Brown Eyed Girl, Caravan.
Sure.
My dad played Van Morrison like on a cassette tape when I was like in the infirmary.
Mm.
And I think that's like, now it's just imprinted on my being, you know?
Infirmary. That's where they have babies.
Wait, no. That's where they have like Civil
was
War,
born
or
in-
like,
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
born
Were you
in
getting your leg
1992.
chopped off and biting on
on
a bullet?
yeah. What is it called where they put the babies after they
The
come out?
nursery?
Jake.
Nursery.
Nursery. Okay. Sorry.
Nursery. That's where they learned all those rhymes.
Sorry. I thought you'd function
Great
as
place
like
to
the
pick up
Jamie.
chicks, too.
Yeah. I've heard the exact opposite. I've heard you're very smart.
Listen, Jake is a very smart guy, very funny, handsome, charismatic, but I can't feel like if I handed him a baby, the baby would start crying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. That's tough because babies, dogs, and hairdressers, I think, can all read minds. Like those three, I think anytime they don't
Wait,
like
are
me,
you about to tell me that machine that the hairdresser puts over your
yeah. It's picking up alpha waves.
Yeah. It's just like, imagine all this time, because I've never used one of those things.
Well, right, because you're not getting a hairdo in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Who uses those things?
Imagine if you sat at it and they put it on, they're like, all right, imagine the best hairstyle you could. And you like try to, and then they're like, okay, now that we know what it is, now we can
I would love that so that I don't have to keep showing
telling them.
You know,
Yeah.
I have
You show a picture when you get your hair got?
no, I go 2 to a 4 with an inch on top. And I've been doing that for
You can make a little rhyme out of that.
2 to 4 with an inch on top.
Two to the four with an inch on top.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, and someone said, "So you get the same haircut every time?" I was like, "Yeah." And they're like a child, and I was like, "No, that's like an adult to
Yeah.
know that that's your haircut for the
Yeah,
this
that's
is my
an
haircut
adult.
for the rest of my life."
Maybe it is the same as a child, because like a child, you don't have a choice.
Sure.
But like, yeah, those teenage
So I'm not
20s.
a rambunctious dyeing my hair.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking about shaving it recently because I wear
I think
hats
about
all
that
the time.
all the time.
Yeah, that's men's.
You look
version.
good with a bald head,
No, I have a fucked up head.
do you?
Yeah, yeah. There's
But
a
it's like
big
not
dent
huge.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that can be like
Except
character.
Nah.
You could be like, I got this from my.
Let's keep it light with my dead dad.
I got this dent in my head from my dick being so big.
Yeah, I tried to suck my own dick and my
and I
my
knocked
eye
myself
beam of a
out.
cock dented the top of my head.
And let me tell you, beams do melt. Wait, what is that?
Head.
Wait,
Steel.
jet fuel does
Yeah.
melt my penis.
Yeah, well, it definitely would melt my penis. Structurally, my penis is nowhere near as strong as the World Trade Center, which that was a controlled demolition.
Yeah, some of these women, like the amount of guys they sleep with, their pussy might as well be the World Trade Center.
And what do you mean
Wait.
by that?
A lot coming in, a lot going out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but then it could also be like a mall
I guess.
or a popular
But it's
restaurant.
all different races.
Sure. So
I thought you were gonna say her
So a
pussy's
good
like
mall.
Al Qaeda.
It's the wait, what?
Like her pussy's like Al Qaeda or something.
Because I'm gonna try to assassinate it.
because one day it will be free.
From
Yeah.
this chain I put around it.
That's like a whole new side of the internet is like people in Afghanistan being like, a day in the life of hanging out with the Taliban. Have you seen
oh,
this?
is it like a TikTok thing?
Yeah, because like the Taliban is the government there now. And so
Yeah.
people go there and just like hang out with the Taliban.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Guys.
Sunday night?
Yeah, sure. But I've heard it's one of the most beautiful places on earth, Afghanistan.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you have the Hindu Kush Mountains. It's like really pretty.
You know, I've smoked Hindu.
yeah, yeah.
I
That's where you get your ideas
with
from.
the, yeah, with that that whole TikTok mumbo jumbo,
Yeah.
it really opened my eyes to so many of these countries that I'd never seen before.
Sure.
I'd only seen like a photo in a textbook, and it's usually a very like not intentionally but racist depiction of a country.
Oh, okay.
Because all my textbooks, they would take photos from like the 60s.
Right.
And like everyone's walking around with like a basket on their head. I'm like, they haven't
Okay.
even gotten to backpacks yet.
Well,
So now that reading textbooks made me think that other countries are like really poor and shitty.
God, he's
They
like, This
are.
picture's
Oh,
smelly.
yeah.
Why does this picture smell?
it's a scratch and sniff textbook.
Textbook, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They
a
should
lot of
make
countries are really, really poor, especially if
Yeah.
they're in the basket mode.
Yeah, dude. But like the whole like Afghanistan and stuff, I remember I saw like a video and I saw a guy wearing a polo and I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, it like shattered my view
Yeah.
of the world. I thought that they all wore just like garb, like towel wrap things.
Sure,
Sultanry.
like jammies,
Yeah,
man
yeah.
jammies and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I think they do a lot of the time, but because of like the wars and shit, like you have a lot of American stuff left
Mhm.
over in places like that. But also, this is a rumor. I don't know. I've never like substantiated this, but like basically every year for the Super Bowl, they make the winner. They make T-shirts where either side wins,
Yeah,
so that they can sell them immediately, and then they just send the rest off to charities.
yeah.
So there's a lot of like
Yeah, that's like Africa.
people like in Africa walking around with like
Walking
like
around
Buffalo
with
Bills
yeah,
2001.
misinformation.
Yeah,
printed on.
exactly.
Michael Vick jerseys.
Yeah.
and Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's funny. But yeah, have you ever been to a country where it is like obviously way poor until you get to the resort?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
I've been to like Newark, New Jersey.
That rocked.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude,
That's-
Newark is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. When you take the buses and you
It's
just
bad.
see Newark, you're like, has any of this ever been open?
Yeah, it's just like flat concrete, dust, shit.
Yeah, but all
It's
the
really bad.
all the stores, they look like, oh, I'm in Fallout right now.
Yeah. They do have that
These
vibe.
haven't been functioning since
1922.
Reagan. Yeah.
I don't know how New Jersey hasn't just like kind of deteriorated and like shed itself off of the United States.
I like Hoboken.
It's kind of like a scab though. But Hoboken is
Yo,
New York.
chill, man.
Hoboken
It's
is
my
New
home
York
state.
City.
You were talking shit. We're just engaging.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Newark
You're from
is bad.
like, where are you from in New Jersey?
Like Princeton. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Princetown?
Yeah. No, Princeton. Like
Princeton.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hoboken is just like, it's just seeping out of the city. It's like the good stuff in the city is kind of pushing itself across the bridge and then it seeps out into New Jersey.
Have
I
you been to the
don't give
shore?
New
Yeah.
Jersey the credit.
Have you been to the shore? Jersey Shore?
No.
Fun.
Yeah.
Is it?
Eh.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Wait, why did you go?
Dude, I did one of the worst comedy shows of my life in New Jersey. We did it at this Mediterranean restaurant that's like over the
Oh
boardwalk.
my goodness.
And it was packed because people there were there to
We're
eat.
not there for comedy.
And we
yeah.
ambushed them.
Oh, I think.
And it was completely glass. The whole thing was glass looking over the beach, right? And so we show up, we go table to table, and we start warning them. We're like, we're about to do bad open night comedy. You should leave if you don't want to listen to it. We plug the speaker in. The only place the speaker will plug in is literally a plug right next to a baby's carriage. It's awful. And we just keep going. And then we notice there's a commotion down the beach because you can see because of the glass.
And it was the situation, wasn't it?
And it was a situation. A woman had drowned in the water.
Yippee.
And that's how Noah Snyder brought me up. He goes, well, I think
This guy just got done drowning a woman in the...
He's like, I hope that lady's okay. But anyway, give it up for Grant Moore. You've seen him all around New York City.
Yeah, you've seen him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But other than that, is it okay? Because here's the thing is...
I just think it's like those little parts of Americana that like I like.
Yeah. It's a good thing to have in the melting pot that is America.
Yeah, like I bet like as a kid growing up there and like stealing beer and getting high and like, you know, it's very American and I think a lot of people would go there and be like yuck, but I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember watching Jersey Shore when I was young,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that looks like it's really fun.
Yeah.
And then you get older and you watch it again, and it does not look fun
That
at
looks
all.
horrible.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
Yeah, I think there's like a certain tap out point for like county fairs and places like Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if this doesn't have some like nostalgic pull to it,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to drop in at 30 and be like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also, every time I've been to New Jersey, which is like 17 times probably,
Wow.
I like expect to see Chris Christie or just some kind
or
of
at least
like,
some part of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just some character who's from New
His
Jersey,
belly
like Paulie Walnuts.
somewhere poking out of a door.
Yeah, exactly. I like, because then it's like, that's like seeing Ronald McDonald if you're in a McDonald's, you know?
Sure, right.
Or seeing Chris Christie if you're in a
In a
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Very good. I actually, I kind of like Chris Christie.
I like him too.
Yeah.
I like anyone
He's a
who
great New Jersey character.
Yeah, he's a great New Jersey character.
anyone who's resilient enough to take, get shit on left and right,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't even phase them at all. I'm like, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, I think it does phase him, though, because he's not
you
getting
think so?
smaller.
Oh, you
He's
think
eating
he's
the comments.
Oh man,
Well, he had the surgery. He had the
He had a
lap-
gastric bypass?
Yeah, the one that makes your stomach
Lap band?
not bad.
Yeah.
did you see what Trump tweeted about?
Yes, it was very funny. The drones delivering him
McDonald's,
Yeah. But that is very funny.
Yeah,
But that is not good.
that a president.
That the
did
president is doing that
Yeah,
level
it's
of
not
shit
good.
talking is so bad.
I 100% agree. It's
like
not
that's
good.
where like when people are like, it's just a joke. It's like it's not just a joke.
Yeah, the
like-
president shouldn't be joking.
He shouldn't be
Even
joking.
when Obama would be like, "That was the weather when it was raining," I'd be like, "Shut up, Obama."
Yeah,
It's
keep bombing Syria,
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
time to be president now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with all that drone nonsense.
Mm.
I am really trying not to think about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It scares the shit out of me. Because it's either the options are they know what it is and they're not telling us,
That's what it is.
or they don't know what it is.
I think they gotta know.
They
what it
gotta
is.
know what it
They
is.
gotta know.
Do you have any intel on the ground from your family back in Princeton?
Yeah. Did they send you any
mean,
pictures
it
of
wasn't-
aircraft?
No.
It just says
isn't it-
JetBlue.
It's just they're what?
There were all
Well,
these people taking videos of
They're
airplanes.
shooting at them. They're like shooting at JetBlue,
Yeah.
which I mean, that's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they get so many points on those flights anyway.
Yeah.
They'll be
The
fine.
biggest loss in there would be the Sky Malls. I don't think those are even in planes anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so. But your family has no input at all?
We didn't.
They're
I don't think they
controlling
saw it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're driving they're like car-sized drones allegedly.
They're
right?
huge, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
I think someone said it online. It was like they lost a nuclear weapon that we were supposed to give to Ukraine.
What?
Yeah.
I just don't understand that.
Wow, guy. I mean,
Because how could you lose a nuke, Well, I
Well,
left my nuke in my other pants.
Yeah, they're getting smaller.
Are they?
Yeah.
How big is a nuke? Is it bigger than this bed?
They used to be bigger than Big Boy was probably bigger than this bed.
Yeah.
The one that they dropped on Nagasaki. Or
But how about
whatever.
now? Is this like a nuke
Well,
now?
they have suitcase nukes now.
Suit nukes?
They're called suitcase nukes.
Wow.
They had them in Vietnam, and there was a plan to try and bring one in, but they never executed on it. There's a really great book called Surprise, Kill, Vanish by Annie Jacobson that talks about it, and it's really interesting.
Wow.
But they have
And
got...
it didn't fit on the carry-on, or?
yeah, they had to pay extra, and the guy was like, fuck this.
Fuck this.
This fucking...
We're not going
This
to
is
win this
ridiculous.
war.
I've traveled with this many times.
Never flying Spirit again.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
5 a.m. Spirit flight to Saigon.
I didn't know that. They also, here's my theory, because right around when this drone stuff started, Microsoft or Google announced a quantum
The
computer.
quantum computer chip.
I think as soon as they built that computer, like we started learning stuff really fast,
Yeah.
and computing stuff we never could.
Yeah.
And I think aliens took note and
Now, do you believe in space
maybe
aliens?
stole a nuke.
Do you
What?
believe in space aliens or interdimensional aliens?
I think it's all the same.
Yeah. What's the difference?
It's all. There's no difference because I can't understand any of it.
right.
So it's like I would love for them to come from like a nice and happy, fun planet, but then I
Yeah.
feel like they would see us and just run in the other direction.
But we fuck with lions, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
you know, we see a lot of horrible things and go, "Ooh, I want to look closer at that."
Yeah.
I
We
mean-
like little frogs.
Yeah, sure.
And the little frogs don't know nothing about us.
Yeah. What if them little frogs had cute little nuclear suitcases, blowing up tree forests? Such.
Well, that's why it's kind of funny because it's like, why do they care if we have a nuke? Unless they're like trying to save us because we have something on this planet that they want or need.
Or they're the
Millie Bobby Brown.
That's what they've been protecting. There was like an intergalactic pulse sent out through the entire like universe when she turned 18.
Yeah.
And the Anunnaki were like, we must go back to Earth.
Yeah. If she has sex, the upside down will become the right side up.
Okay.
I watched the full season.
Yeah. Okay, I skipped the third to be honest, but I kind of picked it back up again.
If you could like send a message to an alien, like what do you think you would say? And you're the only one that can communicate with them. Because you got to be kind of careful.
Yeah.
This is kind of what that. Have you seen that show, Three Body Problem?
You up?
You up?
You'd send a you up text.
Oh.
You know? Something playful, but also like.
Like I mean business. Yeah. I'm down to converse.
I'm trying to see what kind of holes you have.
Who's trying to probe who?
Ooh.
That's a good text.
Oh, I wish an alien.
Yeah, who's trying to probe who?
Yeah. That's
I feel
a good T-shirt.
I feel like you'd have to be really sick because, like in that show, Three Body Problem, the girl who makes first contact with an alien,
Yeah.
she says like, the alien says something, and they're like, "Do not reply, or else like we will be forced to come to your planet." And she's like, she replied, she's like, "We cannot save ourselves," and then they ended up coming.
Oh, she wasn't like, what?
Attitude.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling on earth when you send a text message and all you get back is what? My heart stops, dude.
I almost sent a DM today, dude.
Good. Why didn't you?
I was almost off a bean and sent a DM.
Off a bean.
Yeah.
You had some coffee? What does that mean, off a bean?
No, just like I was almost off my rocker.
Oh.
Yeah, I was all fucked up and shit.
Look at you with
I've
the
never heard it used that way.
terminology.
Off my rocker?
Off
No.
a bean.
Of a bean, I think
Oh,
is like
it's from like
Xanax.
it's like Xanax, yeah.
Oh.
But I like to say it like I was crazy, bro.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you? What stopped you? Rejection?
No.
Fear of rejection?
It's one, the fact that I'm moving. Two, she's a comedian.
You're not a comedian anymore. You can do it.
Yeah, but
It's
it's,
okay for you
still
now.
like.
And I
it's
think
like,
you are a comedian. by
it's
the way.
like they're all my children now, you know.
Oh, that should be for you. I mean, that, I think that would help.
yummy.
No, I'm not going near.
I can finger your whole duck.
Yeah, you can. You
Who
got
did-
right
who-
in there.
Who started that?
I don't know. Probably someone who is very nervous about a question I asked them on this podcast.
What would I send to the aliens? What would you send, Sam? Lichtenstein.
Haha, what up?
Ha ha ha. What up?
I don't give a fuck about aliens, honestly.
Why?
I don't give a shit, dude.
You'd have to.
Whoa.
Maybe you'd send a joke, like a knock knock joke.
Yeah. Knock knock. Who's there?
You go knock knock, and then you just watch as a laser beam coming from outer
Yeah.
space.
Collides into the White House.
And it just explodes everything. Like,
Yeah.
cow who?
Yeah. Interrupting cow. Yeah. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Because I like, there's got to be. I was thinking about this actually today. I was thinking about this was going back in time to like the John Proctor days. Like if I got teleported,
What's that?
that's like the Salem witch trials, kind of like the Crucible.
Oh, yeah.
Like going back in time then would be really scary.
Yeah.
Because like, how would you ever explain to them that you're from the future and have them not just put you on a thing and set you on fire?
You Wow. How do you get around that?
Do you hand them a piece of technology?
Or you could just like be like, you could rape a woman and then they'd be like, oh, he's cool.
That's true. You could kind of try to blend in.
Yeah.
You just call everyone else a witch.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much that, but the idea of blending
Sure,
in.
the idea of blending in.
No.
It's not about the journey. It's about how you get there. It's
I'm just blending
blending in. You could also just like be like, oh, I love this corn that we're growing.
Yeah, you could do that.
I like mine better.
I bet you do.
You could just go and be like, Native Americans.
Yeah. Do you ever
I mean
this guy's
Indian.
cool.
I mean Indian.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that would be a tell.
Yeah,
See,
that'd be
we're
a
already
big tell.
fucked. We're already
What?
fucked.
Yeah.
Because like I think you'd have to hand them like a piece of technology that's not too. You can't give them an iPhone because they wouldn't be able to handle that reality. There'd be way too many questions.
Yeah.
You'd almost have to be like a Tamagotchi. And then, like, when they acclimate to the Tamagotchi and they start worshiping it.
But
as
I
their
can't
god.
really explain a Tamagotchi to someone now.
Yeah, that's like that Nate Bargatze bit.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Oh yeah,
if
that's
I
a
went
great
back in
joke.
time. Yeah.
He's so stupid. He wouldn't. He couldn't even prove.
Yeah.
I think you got to give him. You got to like Evil Dead it, where you just have like a gun.
You do. Yeah, you're gonna need a weapon.
You'd be like, I'm from the future.
And if
they'd
they
be
try
like,
to put a pitchfork on you, you go, "Do not move."
you have no idea how.
You can't comprehend what's gonna happen.
You
if
have
you
no
move.
idea how these are going to devastate the American
Yeah.
school system.
And I only brought 4 bullets with me, so like,
So please don't find
if
out.
I need to make a point in front of the whole town square, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. But then you can just lie and say it's unlimited bullets.
That's true. But then they might test.
Yes.
I feel like they would kill you right away.
Yeah.
And if they don't kill you right away, they would kill you in your sleep.
And they kill you the shittiest ways.
That's what I was
dude.
thinking
The
about it.
Salem witch trial deaths are like, oh my God.
My whole plan was gonna be I was gonna go up to like,
That's how you know women are strong.
yeah, because they
died from it still.
Yeah, but they
but they still
had that happen to them, and they were still like, yeah,
and they still talked up, acting a fool.
went off
Okay,
a beam.
now I get it.
Yeah. But like I think
Yeah.
like I would go in and I would tell him something very basic. I'd be like, listen, I know this puts me at risk to die.
But
So
there's
all I
Chinese
ask-
people.
Yeah. All I ask
They
is that
exist.
you do it swiftly because my feeble body cannot handle anything other way.
Uh-huh.
And I would say the buildings in the future are made of concrete, which is stone and water. And then I'd say buildings in the future, we've harnessed the power of lightning as electricity.
Mhm.
And you can flip a switch and it'll light up your
That's
room.
witchcraft. That's
That
too
gets
much
a little too
witchcraft.
far.
One is a thing.
I would have killed you already.
Yeah.
Mostly because it was boring, but yeah. I think you got to no, because predicting an event is super spooky.
Because you could fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you could change the future.
exactly.
I don't know. I don't think you ever could travel back in time because we haven't gotten any yet, right? So if it's ever happened,
Yeah.
we would have gotten.
I would have got
The
a guy to
example.
stop me from doing this podcast long
I mean,
ago.
hey, look at me traveling to the present, Patty. You have to stop doing this.
I was sent here. I got a
I
special
was
on
sent here
Tubi.
by
just-
common sense to tell you this is not good for your well-being
This
or your
is
future.
not going well.
Yeah. Are you from the future? No, I just kind of know.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm just listening and watching things.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
aware.
That's true. We would have gotten a guy. But we could have gotten a guy, and the same thing could have happened.
What do you mean?
Like, there could be a guy from the future who ended up here, and he's like, I'm from the future, and we have this and that. And we're like, okay, crazy. Throw him in a loony bin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard a guy say I'm from the future. Can
And,
I
like,
have
maybe-
a couple dollars.
Yeah, maybe if they
Yeah.
send a guy from the future
They
and he
don't have
never,
dollars in the future.
and the guy never comes back,
Yeah.
they're probably not going to send another guy. They're probably like, oh, this didn't work.
That's it. That's a very interesting theory.
Did I just like come up with something brilliant?
Not quite brilliant, but Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the back to the aliens thing? Unless you want to keep going on that.
No, that's all I got.
That is really
Just-
interesting. Is like there's a lab in the future where they keep sending people back, and then but because they don't come back, they don't have.
Yeah.
They just keep thinking it fails every time.
Yeah.
But you could easily
What do you
implant
mean?
things with throughout his
Why would it fail?
because they're like, where is this guy? We haven't heard from him. But it'd be very easy to
But
implant.
He's gone.
He's in the past.
Yeah.
But it'd be very easy to implant things in the past that you
So it
go,
worked.
bruh, let me finish the damn sentence.
I just don't get it.
If he goes to the past and nothing changes, then how would you know that it worked?
Exactly.
And nothing. What do you mean nothing changed?
If you send someone
Yeah.
to the past where
Yeah.
there are no time machines, you have a time
Yeah.
machine, so they can't get back, right?
Yeah.
They would have to do something in the past to show you that it worked, right? Like, okay, I'm going to plant a tree at this location that's not going to be a tree that is grows here, or something that could confirm to the future that
Yeah.
it worked, right?
Yeah.
But he's gone now.
He's in the past.
Yeah. So it worked.
But
If a
you
guy
would-
I can just explode a guy and he's gone.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
imagine we had a portal to the future.
But
And
then
we
there
s-
would be body parts everywhere.
Imagine there was a portal to the future right here.
Are we at Davos?
And we sent Grant through that portal.
Yeah.
By me.
And he never comes back.
I'd be like, oh shit, it worked.
But how would you know it worked? How would
'Cause
you
he's
know?
gone.
But how would you know he went to like the place in time, or he didn't just?
You have no evidence.
vaporize?
What do you mean by work? Do you think just he disappeared? It worked? Is that what your level of work? This is why you're not working on this project like me and him
What do you
at CERN. Do you know what CERN is?
What's that?
It's where they like the hadron collider,
Yeah,
where they
Oh,
worship the
okay.
devil.
because I bet if you threw someone in the portal, like 5 seconds later, they'd come walking through the door.
Just covered in gold and
I was the king.
native pussy.
Because I guess I don't know how time works.
That's what I'm saying is like either it's impossible or you find out that you can't significantly or even like in any way modify the past.
Yeah.
There's an old like science fiction like story from a long time ago where this guy writes about time travel, and then when the people actually get to the past, they can't, like, everything destroys them because like they can't change the past, like it's set, and so everything's like immovable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, because I guess if you had a time machine, wherever you ended up in the past or future, it would be in the same location, right?
Yeah, it's time travel. It's not travel.
It's not travel.
Yeah.
So
You
I
build
guess,
it in,
like-
well, you build it in a basement, right? And then you go back to the past when it isn't a dugout basement.
yeah,
So you just appear in the dirt
In
and
the
you
dirt.
die.
yeah, maybe something like that. I bet they would have thought
But
that
then-
through, though.
But then when you're digging up the basement, you find bones.
You find bones. Yeah, that would be
And then they're probably like, who the fuck get these shitty bones
these
out of
shitty
here?
bones. We're trying to build a time.
Maybe every time they're like, it's built on a Native American burial ground. It's really just where a time travel place is going to
It'll
be in the future.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are
Yeah.
on a whole other wavelength.
See, this
Bruh.
is why.
What's
This is
going
why
on?
we need
You got
to
to start doing
hang.
kratom.
Yeah, this is why we need to hang on to a topic for an absurdly long time.
Yeah, so that no one stays in.
That's
but
the
we
thing
get
is,
to the other side.
I've described podcasting like this before, and I feel like you guys will understand.
Mhm.
It's like you're going down a little creek in a canoe,
Yeah.
and every once in a while you got to pull off to the side to enjoy the scenery
And say
Uh-huh.
the N word.
and say the N word. And then you go back onto the creek. And then when you're going back onto the creek, that's when you're like trying to find the next topic. But sometimes people just go down the creek, you know, and they never stop to
Enjoy the
enjoy the views,
time travel topic.
the time travel. Yeah.
It is. It's about the journey. I think
It
that's
is.
what we've discovered in News from Bed today.
It
I
is.
absolutely finger fuck this little ducky.
Damn, bro.
I don't know why it's nice. But have you heard the thing about I forget what it's called, but it's like this.
You sniff.
Well, I was itching my
Oh,
nose.
sure.
Ooh.
Oh my God, my balls are starting to smell like pussy.
Because you haven't had sex in so long?
Is that what happens?
Yeah, you start to invert on yourself.
Really?
Yeah, you start to make female hormones.
No way.
Yeah, no way.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I just started to sweat.
That's all the estrogen pumping through your unfucked body.
Yeah, dude, I smelled my balls the other day. I'm like, this smells like a hot pussy.
Are you sure you just haven't forgot what pussy smells like?
No.
Oh.
No, my balls.
My balls.
Touche.
My
He's
balls
like on the
are
train, like smelling a woman.
My balls are
I got
changing.
I got that same thing going on.
They're
Madam,
shifting.
does this smell familiar to you?
Yeah.
Please get out of the elevator.
I start testing my friends.
Yeah.
Pussy or balls?
Yeah. Trick question. It's my pussy balls.
Trick question. It was my ass.
Oh.
There used to
Pussy
be,
of the sea.
But like, what could that be? Like a chemical imbalance?
I mean, how's your hygiene?
I mean, I shower every day
And you scrub down there?
and I scrub
Hmm.
with soap. That was a good pee.
Good pee.
Wow.
I don't know, bro. That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
That's interesting.
It's so crazy. And
So when did you come upon this revelation?
probably like 3 weeks ago. I
3
was like,
weeks?
I was like, this doesn't smell like my balls.
Do you think this is like something you do you think this is something you're gonna have to see a doctor about? That's just a
I think
man
I'm gonna
sitting
have to
alone.
see a
It's- you
gynecologist.
sound
Yeah,
like
that's a doctor. My mom's a gynecologist. I can
Really?
I can set you up with
Congrats.
her. She just retired, but I think she'd make an exception.
You sound like a Jew who got like the wrong order at a restaurant. Like, this isn't my balls.
It's not. I miss
Why
the
does he
smell.
have to be a
not-
Jew?
Well, it's fun for me.
Okay,
It's fun for me. Too.
it's like they're the only people that get wrong orders.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like my emotions about moving are being reflected in my balls.
Yeah,
Because don't they say
Your
every
horoscope.
decision takes balls?
yeah.
And,
And so
I'm-
you're
It takes balls. to
maybe
reach the
my
floor.
my balls are calling me a pussy because I'm moving out of New York.
could be. It's really hard to theorize on this one because I haven't smelled them yet.
Yeah, and I here's the thing.
I also don't.
I
believe
bet
it.
if you smelled my balls, you'd
I'd be like,
these smell
Those
like
smell like a man's fucking balls.
exactly. There's no part of you that would be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're right, Patty.
It does smell like a
I mean,
pussy.
both options are really funny.
Yeah.
I'm envisioning like a split screen of both realities.
Yeah.
And in one, you shove your fingers in my nose, and I go,
You're like,
those reeks of balls.
Yeah.
And the other one, I'm like, that's pussy.
that's pussy.
Patrick, your balls smell like pussy.
Clinically, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
man.
they do. That's what they do when they when doctors, when they grab your testicles and they go cough. That's all a diversion so that when they turn back around, they can go, sounds like fucking pussy.
Okay, good. He's good.
Okay, he's got balls. His balls smell like balls.
That would be a really funny sketch.
Yeah.
Just a guy like, okay, and then turns around. It's just like, oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, you have cancer.
You're sick. Yeah. Ooh, a little sour. Yeah.
Russia invented a cancer vaccine. Did you see that?
Really?
They said they're giving a cancer vaccine free to all their citizens. I'm
Yeah,
sure
but they'll
that's going to
just-
go well.
They'll just throw people in holes. They don't even
The
care.
cancer vaccine is it's like a gun that says microchip on it. Yeah, we all have a free cancer vaccine.
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars to create,
Yeah.
but you can have it for free.
For free,
Not a good
yeah,
Russian
yeah.
accent.
Yeah, there's no chance. I think maybe they're doing it because they want to start a war or something.
They're
over this
probably
vaccine.
shooting steroids into them so that they can have super soldiers for the war.
True.
Yeah.
And then you'll when you have you won't have testicular cancer most likely because those things have shriveled up into oblivion.
I think testosterone, higher levels of testosterone is linked to higher cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, definitely prostate cancer and
Yeah.
testicular cancer. But maybe it's different if it's a synthetic thing versus.
I wish there was like a
natural cancer.
nose cancer. So, I mean, I don't want to like add cancers here.
Yeah.
Like if we could sub out prostate
Yeah.
with just some kind of body part that it's like if your nose was like missing, you'd be like, yeah, cancer.
Dude, if your nose is missing, that is rough.
Yeah,
You look like Red. What is his name? Red Skull from
Oh yeah,
American Sniper.
horror story.
Horror Story.
Sniper. Yeah,
Captain America.
yeah. Yeah, but you could have
Get
those,
out of the rowboat on that one.
You could have those fun glasses with the fake nose.
That's true.
because
Oh,
people have
yeah.
glass eyes. You could have a glass nose.
damn. You ever see a glass eye?
Not in person.
I've never seen one in person.
I think I have.
I bet we wouldn't even know if we saw one.
Sometimes I see like the legs, like the prosthetic legs that are just like shocks basically
Yeah.
on people who they're like hipsters in Williamsburg. And I realize that, people have like genetic things that happen to them.
Yeah.
Because for me, in my very small mind, only veterans can have those
Right.
right. Like you.
And ironically, the veterans are the ones who can't afford them.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's only
right.
like track stars.
Yeah,
and-
the VA does not let you get those things. Yeah.
Yeah, they go for more peg legs. I wish there was more of those.
Yeah, sure.
Just a clunky getting on the subway.
Oh, that is tough getting up those stairs.
Do you ever ask those people like where they serve? I mean, they're just like,
I was a
bacon?
thalidomide
Yeah.
baby.
Where did you serve? They're like the coffee shop on 14th and
Yeah, I was serving cunt and I got my legs blown off. Okay, the theory that I wanted to talk about aliens
Oh,
is that I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like we send out signals to space all the time. We're constantly emitting signals to space, and we hear nothing back.
yeah, we're real simps for space.
Yeah. We love oh, come on, space.
You look so pretty tonight.
Space.
We're like the Bangladeshi dudes at the bottom of like Sydney Sweeney.
Literally, yeah, we're like Bob's and Vagine, question mark?
I love you very much, pussy.
Oh my god.
Pussy, yes. And the aliens are like, ew.
Ew, yeah.
Like, stop.
I mean, honestly, I bet that's actually what it is. Is they just were so desperate and
It's also a bunch of nerds sending the messages. The
Sure.
most horny space nerds of all time.
Yeah, but
They
it's-
want a fucking alien, I bet.
This is Brad Pitt just putting his ass cheeks on the Hubble telescope. Yeah. Ooh, it's so much smaller from our
I
end.
think I can see his next movie.
Oh, it's not very good.
But what were you saying with your...
Oh, I forgot. I think I'm going to fuck it up, but it's like basically the reason we don't hear people back is like there are other things, but they're being quiet because they're afraid of some looming presence that's going to... Like you're quiet for a reason, right?
Oh, okay. So, like, if they responded, there's another galactic federation
Yes.
who shows up and they're like, why did you...
Yeah, but I guess that's
You're
stupid.
my boyfriend.
I guess that's stupid because we would have been fucked a long time.
But
Well,
maybe they look at us and they're like, they're going to figure it out one day. We'll just let them chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so... I could never put myself in the mind of an alien.
Yeah.
Illegal or legal.
Right.
Just go to a different country, dude.
I
Just see
guess.
how it
But that's
feels.
not enough. Once you live in New York, you get enough of a taste of it all.
No, dude. No.
I've gotten a taste.
Amateur move.
I've
Yeah.
gotten a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah, living here.
I don't know. I think I lived on an island in Indonesia for a year. I was working for like an NGO,
Wow.
and it was the poorest place I've been for the stayed the longest amount of time. And I wasn't at like a resort. I was like, and it's less like what I mean. I don't know what space travel is like. I should say that, but it's more like time travel
Yeah.
because you see what the world was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. Before Bet MGM.
And it turns out 50 years ago, there's a lot of Indonesians hanging around,
Yeah, loitering.
loitering. But it is wild
Yeah.
to be in a place and be like, oh, we don't have this.
Right, right.
Like, we just do not have running water.
Yeah.
We just do not have roads.
So they could potentially get the alien experience from just coming over here.
Well, that's what I think about sometimes is like, if I was like a Mr. Beast level sociopath, I would just like, because I would take like, you know, the uncontacted tribes, there's like 2 of them left.
Yeah.
And they already gave one like the internet and they just immediately all got addicted to pornography.
Yeah.
But if you just like
Can't blame 'em.
blindfolded, I mean, who isn't? If you like blindfolded them and dropped them into like Vegas, their heads would explode. It's literally like overload.
They just all get married.
Immediately.
Dressed by Elvis.
Yeah, there's like so much you have to teach them before. That's why it's almost like, would they just kill me? But I guess if you went to Indonesia, they didn't kill you.
No, but there are examples of that where like people like that guy who tried to convert people to Christianity a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Who just got the shit speared out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't want to speak too much on the Holy Land, but that sounds like a one-way ticket to heaven.
Yeah.
It does. If you die doing that,
If you die trying to teach people about Christ who did not want to hear about it,
yeah,
that is probably
free pass. Yeah,
free pass.
You probably get to skip the line your first few rides and
Yeah,
heaven, too.
You get a wheelchair. You get the wheelchair past all the other people in purgatory.
I remember one time
Get the Six Flags Fast Pass.
Oh yeah, baby.
we tried to get one of my friends, like our baseball team, went on a trip to Disney.
Yeah.
And we got like one of our friends to go into a wheelchair so we could like get on the rides quicker.
Of course.
And
course.
it didn't work
What?
at all
What?
because they knew right away.
What country was this?
And it didn't help that he was doing like wheelies on the wheelchair and stuff. But like
He was doing this,
yeah, he's Fred Flintstone.
kicking his legs.
But
Yeah, he's driving with his legs.
yeah, dude, the Disney like security is so intense and the surveillance.
Oh, that
could
place
not
is
imagine.
North Korea with mice.
It
I
is.
mean,
No, I mean, when I went in like high school, I don't know when you went, but it was like
It was high school.
you went
yeah.
to Disney.
we went to Disney for our senior trip, and we just like stole a shit ton of alcohol.
They want that though,
They're okay
because they
They're
want
not
you to
gonna-
have that memory of
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, they know.
No, they were like, by the end, they were like pissed or whatever. I don't know.
Really? I don't know. If you like,
Maybe they were just like,
I remember I was in. You know what's the one, the drop one in the elevator,
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. These guys took their seatbelts off in the Tower of Terror. Wild.
Oh my god.
And one of them got his finger caught in the grate, and when we came down, he just skinned it.
Oh.
But the picture was so cool of them. Everybody was like, and then they were like floating with their assholes at the same level as their heads.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let anybody buy that picture, and those guys got kicked out of the park immediately.
Yeah, and probably banned for life.
Probably banned for life.
That's the thing is like, have you been back to Disney?
I mean, I don't want to go back.
If you go that like if it's a crime that you commit that they like deem as whatever not worth you ever coming back, they have like your face and everything recognized, and it'll be like called out if you try to like enter a park. But
I bet it's harder to sneak something into Disney than it is to get it on a plane.
I snuck a weed pen into Disney.
I don't think they care about
I
that.
don't think they care either because like I had it in my pocket and walked through the thing.
But you
and
know,
I'm
like
good.
how there was that TSA study that they did like a couple years ago where they snuck 4 out of 5 handguns past the TSA.
4 out of
Is that
5.
real?
It's real.
Oh my!
It was
God.
conducted, I think, and you
In a
know, I'm
carry-on?
really not very smart and I don't read much, but from my memory, this was conducted by the TSA.
Oh my!
So
God.
they tattled on themselves, and or maybe it was just the. I don't think the FAA controls the ground. I think they're all about the sky. But I think it was the TSA plaid for a study, and 4 out of 5 handguns were smuggled onto.
Oh my
planes.
God!
Through a carry-on?
Yeah, they were sitting right next to it, a nuke suitcase.
They were like, "I'd
yeah.
like to get on the airplane, please."
And she was like, just take your shoes off.
That's not a bottle of toothpaste, is it? You're not pointing a bottle of toothpaste
How
at
many
me 'cause
ounces
you can't
is that
bring that.
handgun?
God, that was really good.
I mean,
TSA lady.
you know.
I've had someone argue that those are form fitting. Like those are actually attractive uniforms.
Really?
Yeah.
The
Someone said they're
TSA
very like
What?
the way that they shape people actually does look good.
Interesting.
I think no.
I just think the shape of the
What?
people that they start with could be
They look like
improved.
blue, like marshmallows all the time.
Yeah, they kind of look like if SpongeBob was blue. It's just like skinny legs, kind of
It's like
wide
they're playing
tops.
like dress up, but like you're in like your kids like doing.
I mean,
whatever.
functionally, they are the highest level of mall cop. Like they're like the
Mhm.
Navy SEAL of mall cop,
Yeah.
and they look like the Navy SEAL. Like they look like
They
mall
look
cops
like
with the nicest
seals.
hold
Wearing
the Navy.
navy.
Nice. You're always one, dude. Always one.
Oh man. I think we're like at the hour here.
Wow.
Alright.
Well, do you guys know what time we started?
No
Probably
idea.
like
All I know is the red
45,
light on that
maybe
camera
50.
hasn't been on in an hour and a half, baby.
No. I think it is recording.
It better be.
Grant needs this for his gay porno.
Shut up. Oh, okay. I thought you were Mark Marining us. An hour and a half, or so we're warmed up.
It says an hour and 16 minutes. I don't know how much before I started then we sat down.
Hey, as long as there's an hour there, baby.
It's, should I stick the audio from the last one onto the end of this?
Yeah, you can
With
be like,
just a
hey,
still image of us, like,
No, make it 2 episodes, you psychopath.
I guess, but there's no video for the other episode.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
yeah,
do
but
audio.
half of this is always just like us floating around in like a zoo cage.
Exactly.
So then just do that
Do
with
the
a
zoo
still thing of
cage.
us, but us, like those old Microsoft screensavers. where we
Yeah,
bounce
yeah.
around. Just do that with like an interesting background.
I did that one time, but I'm afraid if I don't feed the pigs, so to speak,
Mm,
with some video, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm afraid they're going to mutiny.
Oh, right. Is it tense in the news from Bedworld right now?
No, it's not. I've been feeding them
Yeah.
every week. I give them something to
Yeah.
hang on to.
Whoa.
That's really crazy that 1,000 people. I mean,
Yeah, it's
because in the grand
probably-
scheme of things, like, oh, you're not, like you got to have this many for it to be impressed. Dude, 1,000 people listen to this.
I know.
That's with great power comes great responsibility.
Responsibility.
You're not doing enough black Saint Patrick.
Yeah, I know. And every week, I think it's going to be the one where they're like they figure it out.
No,
you
it's
know?
good. You do a good job.
It's never. But yeah. So we didn't get to mention it last time, but Grant has a special on Tubi.
Tubi.
You can watch Grant do stand-up comedy.
20
for
minutes, baby. I'm at
20
the end.
minutes for free, right? Isn't Tubi
Yep,
free?
Tubi's free.
Yeah. And you can rate it. So give it a
Give
like.
it a thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down. That'd be bad.
Yeah, don't give it a. If you
And
give it a thumbs down,
if-
I'm gonna blow up the World Trade Center again,
I really wish you wouldn't have done that the first time, by the way.
which is just code for a slut's pussy. Call
Okay, well, I guess watch my thing too. But please watch it. I'm at the end, so it's Chris Sosa, then Danielle Mora, and then me. And so please don't back out until I'm on the screen and give it a thumbs up. It's on Tubi. I love you.
I'm glad they didn't mix up your names.
Yeah.
Call you Grant Mora.
Yeah, that'd be really bad.
because that could have been devastating
That could have been really bad.
to your career. Sam, the wandering Jew man on
Yeah.
Instagram,
Mhm.
And Sam Lichtenstein on YouTube.
Funny YouTubes.
videographer
I'm in a couple.
supreme.
I'm in a couple.
Very cinematic with your video work.
The sketch we did about
That was
his
really good.
father, it was like the most viewed on my page.
Oh,
which I
nice.
guess isn't saying that much, but people, they said they watched it for 7 hours in total.
Wow, that's great.
A lot.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
really
I
good.
really liked that one.
Yeah, that was
everybody
really
did good,
funny.
but Pog of War on Instagram if you want to follow me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have an episode come out next week, but the week after, don't kill me. It might be the first week I miss with an episode in 2 years.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
You've not missed an episode in 2
Never
years?
missed.
Wow.
2 years.
Yeah.
Ever since I started, I've never missed a week.
That's really great.
So, but listen, it's Christmas. I'm moving. I'm packing. I still haven't found an apartment because mine fell through.
So dumb.
But they're taking my stuff on the 27th. So, like, it's gonna be tight. But
Why don't we
we'll
just
see.
do another hour so you can use that for Christmas?
Do you think you have another hour in you?
Patty, I could talk to you all day.
Wow. I
Yeah,
need food.
yeah. I
Okay.
think I don't know if I have another hour in me
I guess I'm
because
the
it's
only
so
professional
late. It's
here.
so late at night. It's like 10 o'clock.
No, let's get done. Let's sign off.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Hell yeah. That was better than the last one, I think.